Hello, hello everyone. Welcome another week of light languages and collective healing intentions. This is the week 191 and I'm here with Sister Keira, Sister Melissa, and I'm Ismael Rodriguez. Wutinaka Wantianaka. Let's start with doing some grounding. Take some breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel the connection to the planet Earth, to the core of planet Earth, and also the connection upwards to the sun. And in the meantime you are doing that, I'm going to protect the space. I'm going to do an invocation to protect the space. So it says the following: Supreme divine energies and powers, beloved Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Chamuel, Zadkiel, Jophiel, Haniel, Safkiel, Jeremiel, Rawel, Raziel, Ariel, Sandalphon, and Metatron. Beloved angels, archangels, principalities, powers, virtues, dominions, thrones, cherubim, seraphim, Elohim, and Shekinah. Beloved angels of the light, love, spirit, and logos of the highest, eternal, and infinite source of omniscient, omnipotent, omnibenevolent, and omnipresent God. Beloved angels of cleansing, healing, illuminating, blessing, and protecting every space and all the spaces. Beloved angels of karma, divine laws, and dharma, divine plan, please surround this space. Please surround this group with your energy, sending your brilliant, radiant light and your unconditional, boundless love. Infinite light, infinite love, divine love. Please fill completely this space with light, vital life force energy, and spiritual love, wisdom, and power. Cleanse and release anything that is negative. Cleanse and release all negativity. Breathe light, life, and love into this space. New, more, greater, and higher light. New, more, greater, and higher life. New, more, greater, and higher love. Clean, cleanse, and purify this space on all levels. Light, life, love, wisdom, and power. Heal, revitalize, and balance this space on all levels. Light, life, love, wisdom, and power. Ushinaka wata. My computer is doing weird things. Oh my god. Heal, revitalize, and balance this space on all levels. Light, life, love, wisdom, and power. Renew, energize, and activate this space on all levels. Light, life, love, wisdom, and power. Brighten, illuminate, and enlighten this space on all levels. Life, light, love, wisdom, and power. Bless, seal, and protect this space on all levels. Light, life, love, wisdom, and power. Infuse great joy, bliss, peace, serenity, freedom, clarity, good fortune, positive energy, beauty, abundance, prosperity, happiness, love, and all spiritual qualities and virtues into this space. We co-create, express, and manifest a perfectly clean, pure, activated, energized, healthy, beautiful, balanced, peaceful, joyful, loving, abundant, prosperous, fortunate, positive, bright, and protected space. The divine and its angels take care of this space, and this space is angelic and divine. We thank you. We thank you from our heart and from our soul. We thank you with our whole being. We are one with you. We are one. Love and blessings for divine, angelic spaces full of light, life, and love to all, to everyone and everything. This space constantly remains in your sacred and pure angelic energy, and it becomes the supreme divine space that we recognize as real and true, and which we deserve and love. We are love, we are light, we are whole, we are happy, we are grateful. We thank you. Amen. Tuwata. Asunakata. Oh makusanikata ina. Wow. My computer started doing like screens opening and closing, like it got really crazy with the energy. Watina kuatana wata. And I couldn't read anymore. Hanumati Sanaka. And as I read these sentences, the power becomes like more and more powerful. It's like, what? I cannot even contain it in my body. Maguana tuasina kutana ua makawama. What a blessing. Kuanaka sana wata. Kanuta chinaka. Yeah, Keira, do you want to do a blessing? Kuata yata.
I just wanted to say first, the song was coming through called We Are Circling by Buffy St. Marie. So I don't know if you know that song. Do you know?
I don't know that song, but I will check it out.
Yeah, so the lyrics are We are circling, circling together. We are singing our heart song. This is family, this is unity. This is celebration, this is sacred. And then it goes on like some other stuff like that, but yeah, it was like very yeah. Yeah, it's still
You
like
were feeling that?
oh yeah. I was like humming it well, first I just started humming and then I was like, "Oh, I know this song." Yeah.
That's so
Mhm.
lovely. Kuanaku
Mhm.
shuanaka.
Yeah.
Tusineki mu kuatainaka.
Yeah.
Tinaka natanaka mokua. Samuka sainaku masanaya.
Mm.
Anaka musaina ku masainata. Anaku maka anasana. Sonaka mu makowana tahisana. Shinakawana. Tukawamakatai-sana. We welcome all wisdom and we welcome any support. Mukuataneka atasana. Atwana. Any light languages coming to you?
Mm. I always get nervous. Mm. Not right at this moment.
All right. Tushawamaka. Tsisanakawama. Warming up engines. Tukuada. What about you, Meli? Do you feel anything coming through?
Yes.
Tuswa.
Whoosh. Right. Hard to work with this energy. Arashakatia Romakatia, Rashakatia Romakatia, Rishikitia Mokotoyore, Makashinitia Rokatia, Rishakatia Mokata, Ia Romakatatia, Rashakatia Mokotoya Renitia, Roshakatia Mokata, Ia Notoyore, Makatia Mo, Shakatia Mokata. Iaroma katia shapure manaditia roshakotoya ramakaya nata. I anatia roshakototia romakatia roshakotoya nitia rashakotoyora. I anotoyore shakatia mokotia romakatia rasha. I amara katia moko. I anateshikia makatia roshakatia moko yanitia roshakaya mokotia romakata. Ianatoya rashakatia mokotoya remea. Anitia roshakotia makatia. Amanotia ramakatia roshuma.
Wow.
I'm getting the importance of grounding and bringing prayer into your daily practice. And the message that I was getting through was the reason that we are feeling such a high charged energy is not just the energies of the earth and the collective, is because our spirit teams, our angels, are coming closer into our environment, supporting us more. With all the transitions that's going on in the earth. So not everything is bad.
No. This doesn't feel any bad at all. Kawatana. Tawama.
Thank you.
Kasanaka. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Kuatana, kuata. Okay, let's go straight away to the intentions. I want to start with the intention of sending love to the planet and to all humanity, to release all this fear that the governments are creating about activating this third world war. Let's send love and energy to all the planet and to all the people who don't have this extra support from spirituality, who are also doing their role, their mission, doing other tasks here, so that we can continue living going ahead with everything else in life. I want to our sister Melissa mentioned before the educational systems around the world. We truly feel that they are a little bit obsolete, and that they need an upgrade, and so I want to send, and we want to send love also, so that these institutions start changing and adapting more to the children of our lives, of our era, of these times, because our children are much more advanced, and so the things need to change and adapt to them. Mika naka tesa nika nakana. And I know that there are already teachers who are prepared to do this out there, and a lot of people who are prepared to do this. It's just a part of rigid system, rigid laws, that they are not allowing these changes to happen. So I want to send light and love to that also. And in the meantime, send love and light to all the children in the planet, so that they can be patient and deal with these changes the best way possible. Tamaka sanika masatina mumakana sana shunak atana shanawana. And if I get something else, I will add it in a minute. Does it come anything to you, Keira? Kuana Katiana? Something to send there?
Just to be more grounded in myself, and have to be able to trust in my own clarity and decision making. And that I might see more clearly. And to release fears and hesitations that aren't serving me in moving forward.
Facilitate discernment. Makutania. We want that. All of us, we want that. Because when we are being bombarded by so many energies, it's difficult, it's tough to really get the answer clearly. So we ask for that also, so that we get some extra support, so that we can discern things and see things clearly. Also comes to me abundance, abundance in anything we need to continue, prosperity, so that we can fulfill our dreams and be with the people that we want to be, closer to them, also in the physical. Kaneka te sana wat ena masana shenikana kataina wana. I want to thank also all the people who are sacrificing their bodies so that the humanity keep waking up. Those souls who decided to come to Earth just to be sacrificed, to sacrifice themselves so that we see farther. And beyond. So to all the victims of the war, all around everywhere, because it's happening practically everywhere. They don't tell us also all the places where these things are happening, and we only get a small portion of what is going on. So yeah, I want to send gratitude and wow, chapo. I really admire these souls who have this courage to come to Earth and do that. It's incredible. That is an incredible amount of love, unconditional love, to help us evolve. Amelie, does anything come to you?
I had so much going through my head. So I just feel like it's truly time just to release all the weight that we are carrying from our family lineage, for everything we've done, so much healing and work, and it's okay to let everything go. And I feel for myself that I have been elevating a lot, but then it's come in as triggers to do with my son, so that I'm getting triggered with the emotional well-being through my son. So I'm grateful for that lesson, and I'm working through that too now. But yes, definitely I agree with you with the educational system. And yeah, a lot of I just want to bring in the frequencies of gratitude, of abundance, of knowing that abundance is our birthright, freedom is our birthright, our spiritual connection is our birthright, and we get to choose. Like, we truly have a choice of what energies we want to be around. We don't have to put up with being in toxic environments, in negative energy, if we don't want to. Like, it's just, I just feel like this power in me of being like, enough's enough. Like, we actually truly have a choice, and we get to choose which path we want to go down. And again, with what you said about people sacrificing their bodies, there's a lot of deaths happening up here, particularly in the male area, lots of suicides, and I would like to send love to their families, and just to bring forward like our spiritual gifts, and to show people that there is another way to connect back to themselves, and it's not just like the old programming where they go to the doctors, and some people have gone to the doctors, haven't got help, and this is the result. So I guess it's like my plea for more people to come forward and start doing what they're here for, basically, to have more avenues, including myself, and to have more avenues for people to go. when they're needing help, needing somebody to talk to, needing just somebody to listen to them. I just think it's very, very important.
Yeah.
In this times that we're living. So that's my intention.
They came like I have many things going through my head. Yes, someone they all came like so nice, so powerful. Kawanita watina kawanata tawamate sanaka. I feel a lot like gratitude from these souls. That's what made me feel so emotional. That as you were saying that, I was feeling a lot of gratitude because often people don't think about them, don't think about these souls that they sacrifice, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. But like you say, they're waking up people without, maybe they do consciously know it, but like they're waking up the people around them. They're waking, like, I mean, I know that I possibly am, like, I'm not the only one that's been like, what is going on this island right now? Because there's so much going on, and fingers are starting to get pointed, obviously, like in judgment, and like, oh, why is this not working? And so there is change to be had, and I think a lot of people recognize it.
Yeah, and people are getting tired, and those who don't get that support, they really sacrifice themselves, and this is just to tell to the rest of the planet, enough is enough, like you just said before. Enough is enough. We need the world to change. We need the world to change, and then they take off. They take them off.
And then also another thing that it's like, that's a huge one, is just to like bring more kindness and compassion. I just feel like I've just been in environments sometimes where it's just like, maybe people are wanting to start drama or gossip or judgment towards others, and I feel like that's really being amplified in this period. And I just, like, the energy, to me, I just can't even, I'm not even on that frequency. I can't even connect with it. And it's just, we just need to bring back more kindness and compassion instead of pointing fingers, gossiping and blaming and all this
People
other
are so much in the edge. They are really tired of what's going on. So from the moment you say something that doesn't go in their way, they have very strong reaction, very strong answers back, and a lot of them have a lot of anger. And so we want to send love and light to create more compassion in this planet. We know that they can provide this energy, and that's why we ask for it. Matuasana, Tosawama, and we deserve it, and we are ready to receive it. We are more than ready to receive it. Hanukkah Nishanakata. Yeah, I think these are very good intentions. Should we go ahead with the transmission?
Yeah, we'll go ahead.
All right, Tusata. Yushamuma kashetia makato matesi shania kama soneka natia makusai. Saineka makuta mekame saina. Momakapo taiseta. Anaka hota shaniakane saya. Hamokataina. Tani mek istene kemist ihmak ae pakuaha mumahana kara. Amarena taishamboma. Anake nikane seya. Amoka nanamukanaya. Sanekia makuanea. Anawa makanai. Amo sanetana soikama. Amosai Sadaisha, Ahanato Saisha, Amokana Tesanekane Taima Kuama Sayama, Amekaisha Naitani Nine Amo Makaine Taku, Matuine Tamaku Atena Taisane Kawu, Amakene Te Siti Nikiamo, Amokaina Ta Saine Ta Saina Umamaina. Ohaine kasai, inetai meka netai, imeshana kana taina kuma taina ku, hanekamu kana sena, kosaina katekawa, anakasayana.
Are mokote are mea shokuya reniti akuta yare mea kashakuya natia roshakatia mokota. Yano toyora niti aroshakota yara makati arishakoya makaya. Yano toshakia makaya rono toyara makashakuya ramakaya nitiara. Roma katia rosha kotuyo remi nitia kore nitia rata. Ia natasha kayo Roma kotiara natia rosha kotuyo rema. Ia no tuyo remea katia rosha kotuyo rama katia nitia rasha natia kotia. Ia no tuyo reme natia kashakoya. Anitia Roma kayaniti shikia mokotia. Anitia Rome anitia kotea remia tiaro shokotio rama katia Roma yanatayo ruta. Iano to shokotea Roma katia Rome anitia roshatia makata. Anitia kotea remia kato nutio remakia nuto shokoto yoro shokoto.
Jishinda Pukashita Baka, Muboko Tai Tikama Shetane, Tanamoka Sotai Nitaka Ita, Shinakama Kusinakashe, Momopoka Sotaitata, Nedaine Sanawa, Tenea Wakayana, Shaneka Wamata, Kuko Teneka Wabata, Mama Shetaneka, Aitanaka Woha, Mohaina Kanata Sanama. Amoka sanai shina poka so neta kuka na washa. No kumaka wata. Senama kumasane sha. Ahana ku ate ya wa ya sa wa ya sate ya wa. Humaku to tika. Na mukash mukuntena. Chineta mokush amoka ishita kwa. Amoka nasana shandena. Inetapo Museneta Kamutane Kane Anakato Neta Moka Neta Hanako Aneta Moka Ana Akineta Mokaichena Enaka Enakata Tanamitana Nekatana Kwa Tenitikina Kumach Eneme Kaku Desana Ena Wona Kaine Emeka Nataina Mumachanak Omahum Jenakatona Kesha Tanikana
Yamakayam notoya remeaka shanotoyo reamaka shanotia remi kia notoya ramaka. I anotoya remeaka shinitia remeaka tia ramakatia. Amianati shikia ramayaniti shikitatio ramakia sha. Amako shokotia remeaka shikitatio remia nitia kia notasha. Iamaneti aroshakotia ramokotia rama. Anitiare shikia mo katayare miokotia. Ia makia rasha Tia Mukatea Remokatea Ranata. Ianotea Roshakatia Mokotea Remia Katia Rashanata. Aro Mokotea Ramia Kotoyoni Tia Rasha. Wanitia Mokotea Remia Kate Shakanitia Roshakanutoya Ramakatia Nutoya Nata. Ianotoya Shikitia Mokotaya Nataya Romakashakata. There is a way where the old programming and the new programming can merge together and become better. Atia kotia motia rosha katia makatia rotata. Ia notoyara makatia notosha katia notayara makatia notoyara makata. Ia notoyara makatia notosha katatia mokota. Change, growth, expansion. Atia mokutia ramakatia nota shakonotia ramakatatia mokutia nota is happening now. Atia mokutia ramakatia kutia makata. Otoya makata.
Sunakatiana. Hamu Masachina Kamo Katadasha. Tamumak Amatiana. Tinit Tanma Kamasanakana. Tumakash Amaka Kumas Anaka Anakayanaka. These are also times to bring expression to another level. Be more yourselves. Bring more your feeling, express your feelings. Be who you truly are in every moment, in every situation. Kanatika masana. Don't think twice about what others will think about what you have to say. Just say, even if that comes in form of light languages. Do not worry about what they will think about you. Kamakana. If you feel the love, just express the love. Just say the love. Say the message. Kamukatanaka. Every step brings the next step to expansion. So be expression and set yourselves free. It's all in your hand to experience higher and higher levels of freedom, to experience more your soul as a whole.
Nyamaka, yamaka.
Tanakanakyana, Tanakawanaka, Senikyanaka, Tamumaka-nakyana, Musainaka-nakyana, Sanakumaka-nakanata. If you sense things comes from love, just be that love. With zero fear, zero worries. Anakana.
Yamaka.
Sanika Naka. These are the times to be divine expression to all. Kana Shanika Nakawana. Sanakuna Tanaka. You never interrupt each other. Nika Naka. It doesn't work that way with light languages. Mumaka Nasa Nikana Tumasana. Shana Kuasa Nemakawana. Senitana Masanaka, Nitainika. They say that when we speak light languages and when we mention things like at the same time, it doesn't really work like when we are talking in the earthly language. It doesn't work the same way, and it's only our mind that make us interpret that moment like, I might be interrupting him or I might be interrupting her. Shanaka, that doesn't happen. Nikana tanakma sashinakata. It's the contrary. Kamukana. They are meant to be together. They are meant to be merging when they come as an impulse from our heart or from our throat chakra. Kana sanaka, and they are mentioned at once. They are meant to happen that way because they also configure new things. Mukana kana, and they work together. Shishana mukana, tusane kiana rukana. Hana karnitana tesanawana.
Yama.
Shianawana. We are also learning how to transcend that and to then let the mind interpret that way. Kamukasana tesenitama kana muhaitania hawana kasania.
Manatia shokoya maya netia rokoya makatia nutoshikia makata. Anato yora mayaka shikono toyore yamakashi di areshakatayo moka ya nati shikoto yoro moka. Katia mara. Amia nato yora. Ashikotia makatia remo shokotia makatia roma katia nata yoro shokataya nata.
Oh, so lovely this.
I just got in my head, it's always so complicated with you guys.
Yes, it's like, it's that they show us every week that things are much easier, that we just need to let it flow, we just need to let it be. Anaka nisana shanaka anna. We know, and they show us every week that we can understand even without saying anything. Kana telepathically. Kumako anata shau guana. Sena anna katani sanatu tanakati sana.
Yeah, of course.
Faith and trust is also a choice. Kikanakana. You can do that consciously. Wana, focusing, putting your intention, wana, and wanting. Ganatana, dasana, you open the portal, you open and you release resistance. Kikanakatane sana, kutana tana tiana.
Yana yamakaya ramaya kotiare miyakashia natiokoya nitya makatiara. Yamakia romia natisha kaltiara mukotiarishi. Anitia makatia kopaya netia rashako. Ianitisha katia kotoyoremia natia rashakaya notoyora. Anitia mukotoyore shikatia maka. Ianatia rashakotoyora makatia notoyora maya natisha kanatia ramakata. Amanentitia kotoyora makatia notaya ramakatia notoshukota. Ianatia makatia notoyarama. My hands started making the infinite symbol like over and over again, and then I just had a visualization of this like round dome, which I'm presuming is the earth or our conscious minds, and just like my hands were just starting to like pull things away, and the message that I got was that we like the old programming is getting pulled and altered all around this world right now. And change is difficult for people that don't embrace it. That's why that frequencies are denser, because people are resisting change. When you allow the flow and realize that we are all one, we are all infinite beings, we flow better with the energies. We do not need to question why we're feeling like this, and we don't need to question why everything is happening or why people are feeling ill, because we know that it's for our highest good. Atio kotia ramakatia natia ramakatia noto shakunutia ramakatia noto yoramaya nitia koto yoramakata. Iamokotia mokoya nitia roshakota nitia roshakota.
Trust.
Faith. Yeah. Atio kotia makata.
Hanachana mukasana, nanaka natumakana, sinamoka samukana, sanaka yanakata, sanimaka anasana, sanikana kaniyanaka. Yeah, they say that we have the capacity to just see that certain things that in appearance they are hostile. Kiana, when we surrender, we have the ability to see beyond, to see the understanding of why this is happening. When we don't know exactly why they are happening, we don't need to keep questioning ourselves, just as Sister Melissa said. We just need at that point just trust everything. Everything is co-creating, everything is cooperating to create the best for us. Nakana tane syata, mana taistana nakana, shanakyana kaana, wanakana tana.
Kotia ramakata. I just got this most beautiful image of this most gorgeous rose just blooming. And this is all like all our energy is helping this rose bloom, and the unconditional love that I can feel, like where we're going, is just bringing me to tears, because that's all we truly want. We just want unconditional love back on this planet, to realize that we are all unconditional love, and we just need to tear away all the parts that don't believe that.
Yes.
Peel back all the petals.
Yes.
I
And they say that when we recognize, we become the beacon, we become that we are asking for, we become that we need, we become the bricks of the light that stop the darkness from growing. But we need from free will to choose that, to be really the light. Believe we are the light. We believe that everything is truly happening, because they say you see that, you know that. Why you just, instead of turning thoughts in your head over and over, why you just don't surrender and say, this is it. This is it because it's meant to be this way. Ka'anata, and everything will be well. Ka'anata, and I am part of it. I am not excluded from these transformational times, from this co-creation. I am part of the same macroorganism, Ma'amaka Sinaka, and we grow together, we expand together. Anna. And when we recognize that, we empower ourselves. We get the energy that we need to face anything. Makanakana. But it is truly a choice. It's truly, the choice need to be made. Kanaka anata. You open, you activate the light that you are. Kanak ana. And you help the rose to bloom. Mumaka ana. Sanaka ana.
Tiaramata, Botiamaka, Tiaramata, Tiamakoti, Moko, Tioramayani, Tiashukoti, Aramakati, Oramakato, Oromakashana, Tioramakati, and Toyaramaka, Ianotoshiki, Diaramakati, Aramakoto, Yoromakushakanani, Tiamakati, Ara. Ianoto Yoremia Kate Moko Shikiti Makate, Noto Yoramakati, Anatata, Diamakata, Noto Yoromakata. Yamakati, Noto Shikate, Notaya. Also, I'm getting that everybody finds their own way, their own connection to Source, to God, to the universe, in their own way, through things that they enjoy. It's not the barriers of religion is like falling. Whatever brings us joy brings us closer to God, and to be grateful. Just gratitude is such a huge frequency, and just to be grateful and stay in that frequency of gratitude. You're already there. You've already got your connection. You don't need to be put in boxes. Like, it's time to come out of the boxes. And whether you like exercise, dancing, going for walks in Mother Nature, whatever you want to do, swimming, basketball, whatever brings you that passion in your heart, you're already doing what you're supposed to do. You're already close to God. You're already feeling more connection to your spirituality, whether you class yourself as spiritual or not. You're doing what you love to do, and the rest will follow. If you start getting passionate about exercise, you start looking at your diet more and changing your diet, eating healthier foods, etc., etc. It all comes in its own little circle. And just to trust the process. And to honor our bodies, because our bodies know far more than what we think they do. They're very intelligent vessels we've got, and our intuition. But our bodies can tell us a lot. Through the foods that we eat, the energy that we eat. If you have a poor diet, your body will reflect that. If you have a healthy diet, your body will reflect that. You will feel more energy. You will feel more joy to do the things that you want to do. But if you're stuck in a constant cycle of not giving yourself enough self-love, because that is self-love, because this is your body, your temple, your vessel. So I'm just making small little changes. And I want to mention something, because I've had a lot of snails in my garden, and Jack has made a little snail house for them, him and his friend. And I've been seeing them going about my garden, and the message that I get is slow and steady wins the race. So little changes make big changes in the long term. So we're not in a race. We're all doing the best we can with what we have, and to be grateful for it. And as long as we're making changes that are positive and that make us feel happy, then we're on the right path. Yes. We're already connected.
And it's interesting how the snails have a spiral in the...
Yeah.
I have one in my plants, in the plants I have in my kitchen, and that snail come from the Stonehenge.
Okay.
Because when I left my bike locked in a fence, that snail climbed in my bike, and then when I came back next day, and yeah, I went to bed, and then I woke up, and then I went to check my bike how it was from the whole journey. That snail was in the top of my saddle. And then I placed that snail in these plants I have in the kitchen, and it's
High
still there.
frequency snail.
Yeah. It's
From home.
a snail druid.
Our snail brother is waiting to come in the room. Wesley said he's waiting.
Is it? Let's see. I didn't see the screen. Kawatai Naka. I felt his energy actually whilst we were channeling. Let's see what he has to say. Kamusa. Brother!
Makanukuwaka.
Amotainaka wata.
Shawakatakuwa katakanikiakawa. Thanks, Kira. Sukanukuwaka. Thanks.
Sorry, it
Shakanikiawaka. What's that?
We were
took
eyes
a while
closed.
for us to notice.
You were gone in another dimension, yeah?
We were gone. We were bringing messages. Tanako
Yeah.
Sanchana
Kutukuwaka.
Atuana. And then I heard Keira saying, and then I opened my eyes. I saw the sign that you're wanting to. Hasuma Kachana.
Kusukuwaka.
But I felt your energy, brother, whilst we were doing the transmission. Nanika Naktisana.
Kunuwakata.
I should have opened my eyes then, but I was
Masukuwaka.
so much into
Mos.
that. With Melissa, she was bringing the messages, and we were like, Sasunaka Shawana.
Masukunukuwaka.
Tika Wanata, Tina Anna Kawata. Soma Hanika Anna Sutaina. Muma Saitini Tawa Maka Anata. Shane, they were telling me, if you are happy to receive, Keira, something they told me, like if they are also happy to do it, Meli and Brother Wesley, to go through all your chakras and bring like languages or anything that we feel like doing in your energy system too. They just told me that. No, they didn't tell me the reason why or anything. They just told me check with her and check with them. And then and they told me that this could be an exercise that we do like in the following events, so that we do to each other some sort of healing with light languages, and then we practice this way. We also expand when we practice, because healing is expression as well, and they were talking about expressing more and being more love and light. Shinika Nagwana. But before we do that, let's see if Brother Wesley has any intention to ask, or any blessing that he would like to bring to the space. Makutanika, anything you want, brother.
I'm just gonna go with the kunuko tuku tata tutu tatu tutu 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 tutu. Tutu 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 tutu. Tutu 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 tutu.
Be ready to receive love.
Ground
and receive.
So kanakatukuaka gratitude. Kiniya wasakuaka miya hukunukuaka change. Shakanaka tu katata tu embodiment.
Every
Interesting.
every
Super
time that
interesting.
you were doing I was feeling foundation, like foundation, like establishing foundation. Like it's
Just bringing in the
kind
waves.
of grounding. The,
Mm.
Tuku, tuku, tu, 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 tu. So I don't even know what that was. Kunukuaka takunukuaka takunikiokuaka. Yeah, so that was for whatever there for me, gratitude. Shikinikioko, change. Shakanaku tuaka, understanding. Sakanaku tu kanakiniki. Makakuaka. Taiau kakanaku tata. Tukunu tu 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 tu. Tu 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 tu. Tu 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 tu. Receive. Tu 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 tu. Tu 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 tu. Communicate. Connection. Harmonize. Collaboration. Remembering. Embodiment. Waka taka taki yaka taku tu waka. Tataku tu 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 tu. Waka naku waka kanaku waka. Pawaka. Sikiniki yako tawaka. Tawaka taka. Niki yako waka. Shanaku tu waka. Naki yako waka. And gratitude again. Kiniki yaka waka. Kunuku waka. Thanks very much. Shiguruta. So that's for me. Fuhuwaka ta. What everything else in between. Planetary stuff. That was from me, or whatever I mean, going in between and everything else that's coming through. So for everything else. So the planetary stuff. Kata bai aku kai ku kai aku kai aku kai aku ki aku ki aku kai aku ku ki aku ku 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 ku. Embrace, 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 sanu, kanu, hiniki, maikioko, maikia tributaries, si, su, ki, manu, kau, kanaki, atu, tu. Reflection. Shana kutu kata kanekia kuaka. Kutukunaka. Unification. Sana sukuaka. Kiea uaka. Punukuaka. Creation. Shikinikiata wukuaka. Nikiekiaka waka waka. Vibration. Taku nuku 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 nikiaku kakanaka. Ukuakata kinikiaka. Mawaka nikiakoa. Nokowaka nakawaka nokoaka. Thanks very much. Shikinikiaka toku tu 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 tu. Masakowaka. Unukuaka. Chikanowaka. Tai tu 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 tu. Katu tu tu tu.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks. Utakatakuaka. Was it clear? Was it clear or was it a bit muffly or was it okay?
It was clear, and at some point, your voice even distortion the sound.
Was it?
Yeah,
Wasn't the speaker, no? What speaker
no, it
wasn't good?
wasn't. It wasn't anything technological. It was the energy from you causing that into the connection.
Utuaka. Tukuaka. Super
It was
stuff. Thanks,
clearly
guys.
that Kusana Tasana Nakuma.
Inikiaka Tukuaka. I know it's like you were jumping there, and I was thinking this thing might be like just Kutuku Paka Nakaka.
It
But
did work well. Tamakusana Shanakatana Sawana. So all of that Brother Wesley have mentioned, it has been sent, it has been shared, and is supported with all these light languages that we have sent. Nika nata nasainata naka anata. Senika nakata nakata. And if you like, let's do that exercise of treating every chakra, everything with Sister Keira Kanatiana. Every day, in every event, we will do this to one of us, Nikki Anak, Anatis Ane, and this way we will be supporting each other also in the times Kiana ahead. Nika Anata Satayana, in all these challenges that we are facing. Moka Anata Igaka Tasanaka. So if you want to participate with light languages, if you want to draw something. They just tell me that Keira, now it's time for you to receive. So become a sponge and receive all the light. Nikata, Hanikanata. This is for you. Karana, Saishana. Nanunia moninia kunania ninia naina ni ana unaina ni ana kaina na unaina ni aina kunaina naina muanaya ni ana ni ana Maita ukuana tati nikania ya wanaya. Ni kanina na unana iniana niniana. Miniana ina kuna niniana unayana. Maina kuna inana. Siana kuone taieni awana tia mo makuana kata te shatavo. Amone kaine kane shana wuka naki awana iana. Ai nini nanakuna naina nani nakwa. Meninia nania. Ania nauna naina. Minaka nakunayana. Mumaina kanana. Naima kainana kainanayana. O mainina nakana inanayana. O maina kainana. O inakana.
Kia kashimokutia remia katia roma katia nutoshu hikia manatia ro katia roma kotia neitia rosha Ia kate mokuta ya remia kota ya moko ya tia makate ya shakati ya mokuta. Ia mana tiara shakoti ya ramako tiare miokota ya nitia kato yo ya nitia makata ta. Woshi ya makati ya mokati ya remoko ya nitiara shakati ya mokoto yo remia nitiaka shakati ya mokote ya remia natiara shakote yo notiara ma. Ia natiara ma shakote ya makati ya shakoto ya remia natia. Ashikiti ya makaya no toyora mayanata. Ananati ya mokoto yore miniti ya kate ya mokoti ya ramakati ara. Oye maniti ya rokoto yora mashani ti ya makaya no toyara.
Yasatata suku akata kie. Yahoka. Yahoka kata kata. Putututututu. Tututututututututu. Tu. Tu. Tututututu. Tu. Tu. Tututututu.
Makati ya moro shakata yara makati ya nati yara shakoto ya monati yara. Yaya maya nata roshakata ya remia katati ya roshakoto ya reminiti ya katata ya roshakata ya remakati ya noto ya ramakashakati ya mokta yara. Ia Natasha kate ya romokoti ya ramasha. Ia Natasha kabayo ko ya Natasha. Ashakoto ya ramaka. Shakata ya makati ya ramakati ya shakoto ya ramayana ya ramakati ya kate ya mokota ya ramakato. Ati ya makati ya koto ya remi ya kashinoto ya ramakati ya ramakati ya noto ya rama.
Yasuka taka tuku tu 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 Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do.
Te amakatia ramashakaya runitia mokotea ramanadita tia rashakotea ramakatia notoyo ramakatia ramakatia ra. Ia natashakatia ramakotoyo ramaya kasha natio kotoyo ramakatia ramakia notoyo ramaya nitia rakasha notaya ra. Ia natia ramakotia ramakatia ramakai shikiditia mokotoyo ramaya nata. Namana nitia kotoyo nitia ramakotoyo ramaya katia.
Sashana Bashina Kana Tato Taimama Kana Sashana Kasato Tati Tati Titi Tati Titiata Toti Tati Tati Titi Titia Takati Tati Tati
Yamakai no toyore yamakashaka tiaro mono tiara makaya natasha kayo no toyoro maya natashaka. Ia natasha kia makatiaro makatiara nitiaro sha. Ia netiara kotiara mia netishi ki tiara mokotiara maya netishia. Ayene tiaro makatiaro shakatiaro makatiara shakatia mokotioro yamanata tiara. Aishiara yamayana tiara kotiari mia katiari shikia mokotioro mayanata. Iana tiara shokotiare mia nitia katiaro mayanati shikitiara toto 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 toto. Ware mayakaya reano toyarema shanitia roko toyama ayano toyoro koyara mayanati shakora toyoro mayanati ti 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 ramoko shakatia kuto toyore miya katia ropa ki 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 Rashakota Tayara Mayanitia Kata Tiara Mokoto Toyoro Makata Tayara Kutaya Makata Uremaniti Aroshakotoya Makata Shukotai Yakasha Nitia Makata Koni Yakata Arashakota
Suyata. Whoa. So awesome.
Yamakatia Romayana
Together. Tanika makana sana mukanda sana sana. Anita tupta tika tu 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 ti 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 tu 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 ti tu 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 ta ti ta tu 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 ta ti. Yana katiana machana mukachana tiana. Shamu
You have so many ancestors around you, Kira. They're all circled around you. So much love.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you guys.
Makuwakata.
Shunakata.
Kinuwakata yuwaka! Sukunukuwaka!
So much joy, so much joy. Hana sanata anata tanakata.
Dokuwaka ga nikiyakuwaka. Showaka.
Have you had any vision, any experience, Brother Wesley, Sister Melly, apart from seeing the ancestors around her?
I felt like there is like a blockage in the throat, but there was like a lot of work, and I think like I never really kind of stopped until it was like a bit better, and then I kind of coughed it out. But yeah, that's just like, that was a problem that I had as well, like its expression, and maybe just like the fear of speaking truth, or maybe even feeling unworthy of like speaking light languages, or that you don't feel like you're good enough yet, or yeah, like maybe even just listening to like throat chakra sound bowls, or if you have a sound bowl or something. But I did feel that in the throat quite a lot, and there was a lot of heart work activation, and I was even like above my head, so like is that your soul star chakra, like above your head, or is that below your head, like below your root?
I think it's Earth Star below and Soul Star above.
Yeah, that was very active, very active.
Very active.
There was like a lot of activity over that.
And wanting to intervene.
But yeah, you're I feel like you're very rooted in, like it's like maybe just like the connection with your like your root and your sacral and your solar plexus. I felt like they were quite solid in working, but like it's just like maybe going up from your heart, working on your throat and your third eye and your crown chakra. I felt like a lot of activity. I felt like we did a lot of work on the top half. Yeah.
Wow. Good reading. Hanashinak anata.
Sukuwakata. Hiyatata.
And you, brother?
Yeah, actually, what I got straight away actually was kind of interesting. It was actually like dragons. I think there was 2 dragons, and they were purple dragons. So does that make any sense? Purple? Is it purple? Yeah. Two purple dragons were here actually, and I got a lot of like, it was more kind of, you would say, cosmic. Really, it's cosmic actually, because then we're gonna get and it was like because I'm going to get that so that was actually the connection with the dragons. I think there was actually bridges beyond that actually. They were kind of coming down like a. I might be using my own word now, but it's like because that's what it is really. It's like a lattice. Like, so this information that's happening, this way we're in amazing times on earth and going through story, this. But it was coming down and it was embodying that, and that's what I think. Like, that's what I feel is coming true for you. And the it's interesting, because I know I'm seeing it, and it's kind of like maybe it's like the unraveling again of the two dragons. It's like the 2 dragons coming together, and yeah, that's what I got. And a lot of it, to be honest, you know what, a lot of it, even though I'm not really trying to get the information through it, so I just leaving whatever. But the dragons were super, like, they were basically working through whatever is being brought through. Does that make sense? It does, doesn't it?
Kira, do you know
Yeah?
the meaning of like the purple dragons? I'm just interested.
I haven't specifically seen them as purple, but I can like relate to that, and someone else has told me that I have purple dragons.
You have
So
a
like,
purple top on. You have a
pardon me?
purple top on. You
Yeah,
actually have a purple top on as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And earlier this week, I did this embodiment practice. That the facilitators like it's pretty spontaneous, and she's doesn't have like a goal, so there's not like a planned outcome. But what ended up like I ended up channeling like this black and white sparkly energy through my crown, and then like became like super grounded, and then it turned into a black and white dragon like spinning into the yin and yang, which was so cool. Like,
Wow.
and it felt like
Yeah, that's what I got actually. That's what I would have said. But it was
Mhm.
these were two purple ones, so they were intertwining. I would have said a masculine and feminine because they were
Yeah.
intertwining. They're
Because
interlocking.
instantly when Wesley said purple dragons, I just immediately went crown chakra, like in my head, like because the purple symbolized the crown chakra, and then you've just said that, like that they came in through your crown. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting things.
So interesting.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Good. I don't feel like dramatic. I don't know, I can't like put it into words, but I don't feel like dramatically different, but I feel like
At ease.
gentler and brighter, sort of. Yeah. And then I kind of like tried to pay attention to what I saw and felt, like what I felt in my body and what I saw and what I felt energetically. And like I saw this whole like every time one of you like took turns, I saw a different thing happening, which was so cool. Yeah.
Mm.
And then I saw like at one point, well, there was so many things, but at one point my heart, like there became like this clear tube channel into the earth from my heart. It's like so clear. And then I was like, something someone did was like super grounding, and then like these wings popped out and like
Wow.
very. And then one of the things felt like it's in my throat. I think it was my crown. It felt like a just like
Electromagnetic.
like clearing out the
Yeah.
third eye.
The first thing I saw was the vision of that the act that they say in the Bible that Maria Magdalene
Mm.
washed the feet of Jesus. So the first thing that happened in my third eye was washing your feet.
Mm.
And it's symbolic of cleansing the grounding from your feet with the planet Earth. The other thing I saw after that was a massive diamond in the top of your head turning.
That's what I saw.
I was gonna say diamond before you guys started.
And the diamond had like one peak up and another is like a two pointed diamond, like one like up and then down. I sense a lot of activity in your brain, a lot of activity. So what I felt is like gathering like with Melissa and Brother Wesley and treating that area together, and then a lot of, like Brother Wesley say, magnetic, and a lot of energy, a lot of things happen there, a lot of sparks, energy was happening there just to calm down the mind and surrender a little bit to help the understanding that things happen for a reason, and to don't let the mind to want to control everything. So these energies were supporting that with the mind. After that, they went to the solar plexus and they created a ball of energy. When the energy was when the ball was really, really big, they send it to your solar plexus so that you have more that sense of connectedness to the universe. And for you to don't feel that the universe is out there, but in your solar plexus, you are the universe, so that you get more integrity with that. And then the rest is very connected to what Brother Wesley say and Melissa say. So, and that's why I say it's so wonderful to work together, because it's such a beautiful experience to work with energies and with you guys. And our light languages support each other. As Brother Wesley was saying something, that was supporting what I was doing, and the other way around, like I loved it. I loved the experience. So yes, if you are happy with doing this, we can do one every week, and then yes, choose every week to do one of us, and that will be also practice for us to share, to see how we do it.
They're powerful.
They are powerful.
Yeah, I got one. I think I got one like 3 years ago of you, and I was like, wow. I was like,
Yeah.
it was like, Jesus. It was all. I was like, whoa. Yeah,
I had the
powerful.
Kundalini awakening, I think.
Yeah.
But there was I can't remember how many. There was a lot more people on this group, and then I can just remember Ismail. I think that was maybe the second time I was on the group, and he was just really ground in, even when you feel like you're grounded in more. And I was just my whole body was vibrating, and I was like, I do not know what's going on.
Yeah. It was, It was powerful, very powerful.
Keira, they also say that more of this work will happen whilst you are asleep. They will continue, because your mind won't be in the way. So more things will happen. So maybe it's good to ask you tomorrow, how are you doing?
Yeah.
What did you experience? Did you go somewhere? How many dragons you fly with?
You've got so much support around you, Kira. It's actually heartwarming, and your heart is absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. And they're all there to help you. We're here to help you, and your ancestors and your guides and the dragons, and everybody's here to help.
And you are so close to recognize your power. You're so close, so close. Just let it all in.
Blast off. Thank you for. I could feel we're very pure intentions, and so guys.
Yeah,
That's what made me start crying.
I was crying too. You've got so much love around you, and your heart was so beautiful. I got tears in my eyes too. Lovely having this connection with people.
When we are doing the act of healing, we are all healing. We are all healing. We are healing.
Yeah, and as they say, when you heal another, you're healing yourself as well.
And it was feeling like a mix of powerful, but at the same time, so gentle energy, very gentle energy, very cozy energy. What a blessing. They say you've done this so many times and you don't even know. This is not the first time, guys. Hatuna Kateshi Anahwata. Not only in this life, but in many others. Tanikana Satitya Wakata Somasha.
Cosmic Dream Team.
Waka. And beyond. Kunukuwaka Takiyawaka. Sukunikiwaka. Shakunikiwaka. Kuwaka Nakiyawaka. Kunuwa Tayawata. Tawaka Takwaka. Shukututu. Tututututu. Tutututututututututu. Kanukutu. Kanukutuku. Kukiku. Wakatakuwaka. Dayawaka. Wukakaka. Iwaka nakuwaka. Wow. I love the beyond stuff. Shuka. Taya. Uwa. Kuwaka. Iwa. Yeah. Right. Sukunuwaka. Ukuwaka takawaka. Unukuwaka.
How do you call these things that sometimes you put like makeup that is like sparkles, like
Glitter.
Glitter. A lot of
Yeah.
a lot of that was like raining over her.
Yeah.
A lot of glitter, like multicolor.
She's been spoiled. You're being spoiled, Kira. You're being spoiled.
I will share the glitter, you guys.
Sukunuwaka
One time, my friend and I, I don't know, we were probably like 10, and her mom had this jar of like glitter you're supposed to glue on fabric, but it was just glitter. And for years we like looked at it. And one day we were like, I think we should just like open it and throw it in the air. And we did. And her mom was like, why did you do that on the carpet? We've been looking at that for like 6 years.
There was glue in it. So it's just basically, you couldn't take it off.
We never got rid of all of it, even with a vacuum. Like there wasn't glue in it, but yeah, it's just too small to. But yeah,
that's art. That looks like that's kind of like art, no?
Exactly. I don't know why my mom said
that. Art. She looks back. Oh yeah, that was an interesting time. Creative.
It's always
kids creative.
My glitter aura.
The Merkaba, the stars, Merkaba. Well, it depends what star it is told it was.
And it's meant to be there.
Moving.
I was just looking up the spiritual meaning of a snail, and it says that it's one of determination, patience, balance, and negotiation. He is happy to step out of his comfort zone on his own terms, and yet retreats into his shell at a drop of a hat. He will keep on moving no matter what, and it is at quite a speed for his size, but nothing will stop him. Kind of symbolizes what's kind of going on right now. We can retreat back into our shells for a little while and then come back out with our spiritual armor on.
I've been in my shell all week.
Do you know, I've been
I didn't come out for a second.
For a few seconds.
there's been something that's just been telling me to like, because I've been very busy with the children, and although I loved having them, I was just like, something told me this week, I was like, you need to like pour into yourself. So I've been like more focused and motivated and in my own energy and so happy. And then like I've almost just like not even wanted to be around people because I'm like, I'm so happy in my little bubble here, like I'm good. But it's definitely, but I feel like the days coming up to the full moon, it was just like, how am I going to express myself in this like full moon? And I needed to like just kind of sit and be like, am I going to be in a low vibration or am I going to be in a high vibration? And therefore I need to like have more time to put myself in a higher vibration. So I didn't really want to be going into the full moon feeling run down and tired and everything. Speaking of being tired, I'm not tired anymore.
No, I'm not either.
As soon as we opened, it was
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I could stay up until 8 p.m.
Let's play music.
Oh.
Tatu masanika nato natitara kanata. And he's awake, but at the same time calm, very cozy.
Yeah, it's calm and peaceful.
Peaceful.
And I feel like this week's been like that. It's like I've been really connected to nature and just loving kind of being in my own vibration and my own energy and making sure that that's where it should be.
They say no. There's so much changes coming in. There it is actually. That was coming through in the transmission, and it's
Yeah.
coming through a lot from what I'm doing. What's coming through from me, and it's coming through from what a lot of people are saying. A sort of synchronization, and I'm not even listening into some of it myself for years. But like what you just said there, it's whatever changes coming through. The more you're kind of being present to that, the more the adaptation of change which comes through, because it's kind of I think it's like a reverse engineering really in ways. So the more you be present with the energies that are coming through, I'd say it's more or less you're unraveling that, like, so
Yeah.
yeah, which you're gonna give yourself time, it's usually like for me, I don't, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that, or you're supposed to do this, or you're supposed to do that, where you can get caught up in all that, where if you're just being present to whatever change, so the whole script is flipping. That's why, as you know, like you even feel it. Do you feel little stuff like we gone through a huge change? I feel we've gone through a huge change. So the further changes we're going through, the more we're being present, like as you said, like nature, time for yourself, and you're probably getting less caught up in other stuff, which is something like you're on key, like,
Yeah.
super, yeah. There's a lot of spiritual people are kind of, or I think they're either stopped. I've been trying to stop me quite a bit, but I've ended up kind of overriding as well. But I think we were kind of being stopped to kind of listen.
I've felt that kind of like that transition stage, and I don't really like take into too much of what's being said in like some of the content that I watch, but I feel like there is this division, and you can feel like the energy. So like there's the ones that are kind of like vibrating higher and being like, okay, the full moon's coming, like what are we going to manifest? This is a good moon, and like the planets are all aligned, and like you're aware, and we like retreat and gather our energy. But then there's the other ones that have got no clue what's going on, and then they're like almost like resentful or judgmental, or like trying to cause drama and gossip trying to suck you into lower frequencies, whereas like that's probably where I've had to like raise my energy, because if I have been in situations like that, I'm like, whoa, I need to get out of here. Like, no, like this is just not my vibe. Like, and I'll.
But I suppose that's
yeah.
you see that's the interesting, because then I suppose that's being aware of how much you're part of the creation, so you're part of manifestation of creation, and then it's intertwining with that. So it's like the drum. You're banging off one frequency, someone else is banging off another frequency. That's whatever they're at, you're at, whatever. So then it's trusting what you're working with. So then it's kind of going back to you. So
I know. And there's lots of things that come up to be released, obviously, and they'll show themselves in different ways for different people as well. But like, I do feel like this full moon is like is in a fire sign, isn't it? Is it Sagittarius? Is Sagittarius a fire sign? Yeah. I do feel that fiery energy. I didn't feel it up until today. But like you can feel the kind of fiery kind of tension energy. That's what I've been feeling in my body. I was so calm, like from 1 o'clock this morning until later on in the morning, and I was just like, oh, what's this energy? And I was just like, this is not my energy, because I've been working on it for hours. Like,
or it could be used, like, because it could be used in a positive way as well. So that's where it can be like, you know, like brought through in a like super creative, positive, flowy way, whatever way. So,
but yeah, we can sit with our open arms and just we might be healing different parts of ourselves and releasing different parts of ourselves, but we sit there and we're like, okay, like if it's going to come, like let it come, and we transmute it. And I feel like we're transmuting things like really, really quickly right now as well. It's like, it's ridiculously fast how it can just come up and be like, okay, get rid of that. It's gone. Yeah. Everything's accelerated.
But people who cannot channel or do something, or they don't know what to do with this energy, they get their thoughts activated very, very fast. And then they go too much to the mind, and then they get caught there. A lot of people.
Who, me?
To
be honest,
I wasn't mentioning Keira.
It's funny you said fire, because I actually felt it. I was like going, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. So I was just going with it in a kind of a positive way. I was like going, this is fire. This is fire, because I could feel it coming up through the field, but then I was just going with it in a positive, like music. So it's like going with that flow. So it's like right, and being the coordination of whatever way. So it's not like for the best not get caught up in whatever, like, because it depends what way you're gonna go with it. And I've just seen the positive flow with it. I'm just going with my own creative flow. Yeah, that's where it kind of. So it's very interesting to fire, because I noticed it. I was like, because everything was like accelerated. It was like everything speeding up, and it was like, going, right, this is fire. This is fire. So I'm just kind of going with it, going with whatever, not getting controlled by it, but going with it in a kind of a creative, dynamic way. And I'm like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
But then that's just my perception. And again, I know it can, it's like, it could bring something up, and then you could go, oh, Jesus, or just that. But I could kind of see it like, oh, this is fire. I see it. So it's interesting when you just said it. I was like, didn't I notice that? So yeah.
I'm experiencing so much deja vu as well. Like over this last week, I'm like so much deja vu. Like I just had it 2 seconds ago, and But even like, see the situation where I was saying about Jack as well, like with the school issue and the boys. Then I sat with that this morning. I sat with it because I was just like, well, what would my parents say to me? And then immediately that little girl was just like, oh, just be quiet, oh, go away, don't, like, just ignore it. And then I was just like, no, that's not who I am anymore. Like, I'm not going to tell him just to be like, oh, just, like, not in a conscious way, but I was like sitting there thinking about it, like consciously being like, well, what if this has an everlasting effect on him, like, or if this carries on, if I just, like, I was just thinking what my mum would have said to me, or somebody would have said to me, being like, oh, just ignore it, like they'll lose interest, or like they'll go on to somebody else next, or like, you know, that stuff that we kind of brought up. And then when I never really kind of made my decision until I walked through the nursery door and I felt the shift in his energy. And I was just like, no. So the fire kind of helped me there, because I was like, I am going to speak up and I am going to like speak for him, because he's not in a like protective, like shovey kind of protective mum way, but like I was like, if he's not willing to do it and wanting to sit in that energy, then that's not fair on him. He should be enjoying it. He should be having fun. So I did voice my opinion, which I was kind of proud of myself about, because usually maybe a couple of years ago, I would have felt that like really intimidating, being like, oh my God, do I have to do that? Do I have to speak to them? But I just kind of used that fire for the greater good, I suppose.
Exactly.
Awareness, you're sharing awareness. So whatever you're feeling, you're expressing, and then you're
Yeah.
expressing whatever, like, so that fire is expressed in whatever dynamic way you feel you need to express it. And actually, what
Yeah.
can happen then in the future? Something else may happen in the future, but you even have to express it that way, or it's, no matter what
No.
way you might express it. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said this, or maybe I should have said that. So consciously aware of expansion, and then the next time it comes up, things might unravel different, or else you might have a different perception viewpoint because you've gained that clarity of doing it this way and that way and whatever. So
Yeah.
it's funny because it's
And
unraveling.
kids are sensitive, really, and like
Yeah,
I feel like the way that you have to handle things as well, because that could have turned on me as well. I was thinking about it on all aspects, because later on in life that could have been like, oh, my mum never stuck up for me, my mum didn't do this, and then it would be like, I don't know, like just things that I maybe experienced when I was little as well. But I just basically just went up to the teacher and I was just like, I've noticed a change in him this week. He is not happy, and I know him. And I was like, he doesn't seem very willing to come here. And I've spoken to him about it, and I want something done about it, basically.
That's good.
Just to keep an eye on him.
What age is he?
5.
5. He's very young. He's very young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. But like, these kids are advancing, but
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you did the right thing. Is like you're basically keeping an eye on him. That's what I would do. I'd probably say to the teacher, look, just keep an eye on him there. He's not like he's on the south. That's perfect. Sounds perfect. Good on you.
But yeah, it's things like that would have given me like the fear before. Like, I suppose like it's different when you're a mum, though. I don't know, like you get this like lion in you.
The fire.
It's a fire.
Yeah, the fire.
The fire again there. That's the fire. Great, yeah, it needs to be expressed. But,
yeah.
Because if it's not said, it might affect them.
Whilst you were saying all of that, they also were saying the solar flares are also affecting the collective. All this fire that we feel and all of that, it has also connection with the change of the magnetic atmosphere that is happening with the impact of the solar flares on Earth. Musa Shana, Mutana Shana.
definitely more.
So now, they keep they have been happening more. Not only the ones that they told us in the social platforms, that they were more after that. Many more. They continue being more. They're not as big, but the sun is very active. Is sending a lot of flares.
I know.
So that's
And
why
there's
we
still
feel the
like
fire also. A lot
the
of
energies with the aurora borealis, like the northern lights, and loads of people are questioning that. Loads of people are questioning that energy. It was like, God, give us a sign, and then like just the northern lights are just all over the world where they shouldn't be. I love it. I love it.
Super. Did you see the meteorite that went over Portugal and Spain with a sapphire color, blue color?
Oh, we had one here like
You,
that. Somebody was taking pictures of it, and they were like, "What's this?" And like it was all
you
over
saw
Facebook.
it from there also?
Uh-huh. No, but this might have been another one because this
Maybe
was
another one, yes.
yeah, a few months back.
Susha. This
Very
one
cool.
landed in the Atlantic Ocean.
Wow.
Amazing.
There's a lot. That's what that was just dropped in right now as well. You know how at the beginning where I said that like the frequencies are rising. So we're getting the fire from the planets and all the planetary things, but the beings that are helping us with the frequency, they're coming closer and closer to Earth. So do you think that that's something to do with the solar flares because they're coming down and the frequency's getting like more erratic, shall we
From
say?
my point of view, everything is connected.
Yeah,
Everything is connected.
Absolutely
Yeah.
everything.
because
Yeah.
I've
The
seen
be
so much
the,
activity up here.
yeah, the beings are connected to what we're working with.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
just think,
what we're running is like what we're running here, the communication here. That's working with
yeah,
beings. That's working with orders, and that's working with different, like basically it's planetary shifts. So that's what the whole electromagnetic grid system is. Everything is. That's why we're weaving, and there's a web. That's why things start rocking. You're doing this, or you're doing that, and doing this, and doing that, and the whole field shifts. That's electromagnetic field. So in the beings would be we are working with the beings.
okay.
Or to be
Yeah.
working through us or whatever. Or that could be even parts of us. But it's just working with creation. I don't know, that's the way. Takanakutuwaka
Yeah.
takinikiakatakuwaka.
It is. It's not
Hinakuwakataka.
separated.
I just
Kikuwaka.
I find it fascinating because they're building so the Shetland Islands have got other islands around like the main big island, and in Unst, one of the islands off the mainland of Shetland, they're building a space station up here. And I just thought, what a random place to put a space station on the middle of like an island off an island. But even before I was spiritually awoke or reawoken or whatever, I've seen so much activity up in the skies. Like I used to always go and say to my mum, because I was constantly staring up at the stars, and that was for a reason, clearly, but I was constantly like stargazing, and I was like, there's stars moving up there. And mum was just like, you're just seeing things, it's just a satellite. And I was like, no, but they're all going in different directions. And I was like, that can't be satellites. And for years I've said that, and I still see them now. If I stare up at the stars, I can see like activity moving around here.
Yeah. But where you are is probably there's probably not many, like it's probably, it's not a big
Not
city. So
polluted,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So you probably can see a lot more than like here you probably only I'm in the country, but it's Blarney, the village. But if you go, in certain areas, you really see like what you probably see. You're probably slightly different parts of the world, of course, but you're seeing,
Yeah.
yeah, you're seeing more connection through your visions, or well, actually, sometimes you're just magnetically connected anyway. No, you're drawn to certain places or certain spots. So that's the magnetic field, electromagnetic field. Yeah, cosmic web.
I know, crazy.
Yeah, revelation.
I know, the big wide world that we don't even know about. It makes me excited to like find out a little bit more, because all the little glimpses that we've had to spiritually awake us or to like put us back on our path, you seem to forget. Like, you don't forget them, but like they're easily forgotten, and then we get reminded again, and you're like, oh wow, like look at that. And then you have to go back into the 3D, and you're like, okay, yeah, like I want to be in the like spiritual fairyland, like over there. But yeah,
you probably are though. You're probably all like you already are. It's just, that's just another, like, it's different waves, different fields, and then there maybe you're there too. So it's like
our eyes are open to it. I think like the more like not necessarily see, but like the more we see, the more we believe, kind of thing. And like I know even when we've done light language sessions, and I'm still buzzing from like the night before, and I go out for a walk, I can literally see like rocks vibrating, flowers vibrating. Like I look at the sea and look at the ripples, and everything's got its own energy. I can just see like all the energy around things, and it's like wow, we're like, I've been so closed off, and now I can see everything for what it is, basically.
And what the light language does then is communication. So it's communication, creation, and then that information, when you're speaking to it, actually could speak back. So that's the cross weave, the intelligence of that divine lattice of information. Because a sukunuku akata kaniki akuaka, kanuku akata kiniki akuaka. Because what it actually is creation speaking. So when you go through the whole sacred books, it's creation speaking through books. And actually reflection, really, in ways. Might be totally wrong, know with that one, but so it's the vibration of creation being manifested through different octaves, different decimals of understanding. So everything is communicating. So then we'd say, like the ancient books would have, or you go to First Nations, not from the First Nations, but there would be certain teachings.
Yeah.
But the intelligence, they'd have the intelligence of communicating with waters, communicating with the mountains, communicating with, star systems, communicating with their ancestors, recognizing themselves as their ancestors in ways. But actually the light language is creation. So the spoken word of creation. Sakanuku, kakanaki, ki, ku, tu, kata, katuaka. So it's all decimals. Yeah. Sukunuku, kata, ayawaka. Like music. Spheres of the universe.
Everything is merging, but not outside. It's from inside you are perceiving how everything is merging, because you are changing. And that's what they show me.
Reverse engineering.
Reversing.
Engineering. Sakawaka, takawaka. Kinikiawaka.
Keira, can you show us again this painting that you did before?
Yeah, I modified it.
Wow.
It's an upgrade.
Yeah, upgrade.
Oh, so beautiful.
That's purple too, kind of, no? Is that purple?
Pink and purple, yeah.
What is it?
It looks like a womb. I don't know, I just started drawing when we started the call.